Hi everyone, I'm Miss Olivia and welcome back to STEM. This week we'll be doing Scribble Bots, and first we'll be reading our book called Electrical Engineering on Christmas. So let's read this book and see what it's about. Christmas is coming, baby. Time to decorate the tree. What will make the lights blink and twinkle? Electricity. Electricity is a form of energy that comes from atoms. Everything in the world is made of atoms. Atoms are made of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Each proton and electron has a small electric charge. Electrons can break free when things rub together. Their electric charges build up. Zap, static energy. Static electricity shows up in big ways too. Boom, like lightning. When free electrons all move along the same path, we call it a current. The current carries electrical energy in a loop called a current. So you turn on a switch and it goes all down the same path, the power source, and then it runs electrical charges. Turn on the light. When the switch is off, the current is open. Electrical energy cannot flow to the light. When the switch is on, the current is closed. Electrical energy flows to the light. Baby flips the switch on and the tree lights up. Where does the electricity in baby's home come from? A power station. Power stations use different kinds of energy to create electricity. So there's nuclear, geothermal, solar, hydroelectric, wind, and coal. The current flows from the power station through the power lines to wires in baby's home. So you see the power station over here, and then you see the wires go through the power lines, and it lights up baby's tree and all the lights in town. Electricity is helpful, but it can also be dangerous. How can babies stay safe? Stay indoors during a lightning storm. Ask a grown-up to plug things into outlets. If a cord looks broken, don't use it. Christmas celebrates the birth of a very special baby long ago. Families may go to church, share a special meal, or exchange gifts. Not all baby's friends celebrate Christmas, but they can help her decorate the tree. Baby loves Christmas. Okay, so that was electrical engineering on Christmas, so let's get into our activity, Scribble Bots. Hi everyone, and welcome back to our science STEM projects. I'm here with Lauren from Arizona Science Center, and our last project is Scribble Bots.
All right, and again, I'm Lauren from the Arizona Science Center, and today we are going to be doing an engineering challenge. So a little different than electrical engineering, but it is engineering. So we are going to be making something called a Scribble robot. What do you think a Scribble robot is?
A robot that scribbles?
A robot that scribbles. That's a great guess, and that's exactly what it is. We are going to be using the engineering design process steps to create our robot that scribbles. So the first step in the engineering design challenge or process is to ask yourself a question. What is the problem that we're trying to solve? So the problem that we're trying to solve is that we want to make something that scribbles. That's a pretty good challenge to try to figure out. So the next thing we want to do is we want to imagine. What do you think we could build? What would that look like? Something that we could build that would scribble.
Something that moves.
Ooh, something that moves and shakes. All right. So I want you to take this time to imagine. So you have 3 different colored markers and you have some pieces of paper. On one of the pieces of paper, I want you to imagine. I want you to draw what you think a Scribble Bot will look like. So go ahead right now, pause the video, take some time to imagine and draw your Scribble Bot. Very good! You drew your Scribble Bot. So I'm going to go ahead and draw what I think my Scribble Bot is going to look like. So it's going to have a base, and I think something's going to stick out of the top here, like that. And then to color, I think I need something like this. All right. So this is how I imagine my Scribble Bot looking. Yeah. All right. So now let's plan. So the part of planning, let's go over the stuff that you have in front of you. So like I said, you'll have 3 different color markers. You'll have 2 googly eyes, some tape, 1 red cup, 1 pool noodle, and a toothbrush with a battery inside. All right, what do you think we're going to do with all the stuff that we have?
Make a Scribble Bot.
We're going to make a Scribble Bot, you're right. So the first thing we want to do is we want to open our toothbrushes. So I'm going to give you this time now. Go ahead, pause the video, open your toothbrush, and get the battery inside and get it working. And some of you have toothbrushes that are already open and working, and you can just play around with them and make sure that it works the way that you want it to. All right. All right, did you get your toothbrush working? Mine's not working. I bet I didn't put the battery in the right way. So with batteries, you have to have the negative to go with the positive and the positive to go with the negative. So I'm going to put it in the other way. There it goes. Now I have a scribbling toothbrush. Okay, so the first plan that I had looks like this. So now we want to create. So what can I do with the tools that I have here to create something that resembles my picture? What do you think my first step should be?
Try to find the body.
Ooh, try to find the body. Yeah, I think this is my body, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think I'm going to start by cutting a hole in the bottom because I want this to look like this. Could you hold this up for me? All right, so I need this to stick out of here. So I need a grown-up to help me cut a hole in the bottom of my cup. All right. And this is where you have your grown-up help you. And I just kind of made a hole there. I'm going to stick it through this way, through the bottom, because it's smaller. Whew. It worked. All right, but now I think that might come out, huh? I think I'm going to use my pool noodle to secure it a little better. So I'm actually going to take my toothbrush back out. Here we go. It fits. That. Ooh. I don't know, I think we might be onto something. What else do you think I need to do? What are we missing?
Legs?
Legs! I'm missing legs. I'm gonna tape this out. Now, I think I'm gonna tape my legs on the inside of my Scribble Bot. Alright, so right now you can take the time to pause the video and you can, start building your Scribble Bot. And yours doesn't have to look like mine. It can look like whatever it is that you drew. So go ahead and pause the video. Very good. Let's see what you came up with. I still haven't taped my legs inside, but let's start. All right. You might have to use a lot of tape to make it stick, and that's okay. Let's see. And then sometimes with engineering and designing things, what you try the first time may not work. And that's okay. You just try again. How many times do you think engineers try before they get it right?
Probably more than 3 times.
Oh, way more than 3 times. Sometimes it's 20 times. Sometimes you just have to keep trying and going through the engineer design process, which is to ask, imagine, plan, create, and then the last step, which is to improve. Go. Oop. I'm going to put a whole bunch more tape because I just have a feeling that my Scribble Bot might just scribble my markers out of my puck. All right. Go. This one only has one piece of tape. All right. So now we have to turn on the toothbrush. So we're going to push that out. Turn on our toothbrush. All right. Put it in. While it's on, we're going to take off our markers. The moment of truth. Do you think it's going to work?
I think it's going to work.
All right, let's see. Oh, so it does kind of work. All right, so now we need to improve. What do you think I can do differently?
Put one of the markers on this side?
Oh, maybe. Let's see. All right, so now we just have to start over. So we'll take this out. Undo that. Ugh. Turn it off so we don't waste battery. And where do you think we should move it to?
Right over here.
Right here. Do you think we should move this one?
Yes.
Okay. Oop. Taped in there pretty good. All right, so this is all a part of the design process. We tried it. It kind of worked, right? But now we know that we need the legs to be even so that it stands up on its own. All right, another piece. Tape in there. So now we can probably test it before.
It stands up.
It stands up. Very good. All right. Let's turn our toothbrush back on. Push that in there. Wow. We have a Scribble Bot. Oh, but you know what? It's making a perfect circle.
It is.
And you know what I think we forgot?
His eyes.
His eyes. It can't be a Scribble Bot without eyeballs, right? All right, so we'll let that Scribble Bot scribble away. And they are self-adhesive. Oh. And if you look really closely, look at his eye. Or their eye. Her eye. Whatever.
Eye is shaking.
It's shaking. So right now it's a one-eyed Scribble Bot. And it can be a one-eyed. You don't have to use two eyes. Ah. And it might have to stay a one-eyed Scribble Bot because this other one doesn't want to come off. That's okay. Awesome. So what else do you think we can do to maybe make this not make circles? Is there something, another way we can position the markers?
We can try.
All right, let's try. Out. Whoop. Uh-oh. And we lost his eye. That's all right. We can just put it back on. Whoop. Ah. All right, so now we're at the other stage of improving. So we got it to make these really cool circles. Wow, how neat is that? All right. Let's see. I just made a leg shorter. Oh, it's not going to stand up though. Maybe if I just put them further in the cup, maybe to do something different. Let's try. its eye back on. All right, let's use a new piece of paper. Maybe not. Hold on. Let's try one more thing. Let's move this down just a little bit. All right. Oh, so only one is touching. All right. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, looks like that one's going. Making a straight line.
I have an idea. I think if I push this up a little bit more, it might drag it. Oh, still going in a circle. All right, well that is your engineering design challenge. I want you to try to figure out different ways that you can put this toothbrush in here with the pool noodle and the markers and make it not make a circle. How do you think you can make it drag it across the paper? We're really excited to see maybe in the comments. Sometimes we'll leave pictures or little videos of how you were able to engineer it a different way. But I hope you enjoyed engineering Scribble Bots with me and Miss Olivia. And is this the end of STEM week?
This is the end of STEM week.
This is the end. So I hope you had so much fun with us. We had so much fun with you. And have a good day.